Open. So, can I know those who are the participants are doing parallelly along with me? One. Okay. Okay. What about the rest of the students?
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Yes.
It's normal class now, ma'am. It's not lab.
It's not lab, but all the concepts related to the lab only.
Okay, ma'am.
We have to execute parallelly. If not, see, it's your wish. You know what is the first concept in the second module? Yes?
No idea, ma'am.
No idea. Then what you are doing there? If you don't know the concept and again you are just asking me like only in the lab we have to do like that. See, this is for your sake only. I can complete by putting the PPT here. That is very much easy for me to finish our syllabus also. Why to show every command? Participants, you don't want to see the execution? Can I tell you only the theory? Is that sufficient?
No, ma'am. We'll show this also. Sorry.
No, I'm asking about others. If you don't want, tell me. And participants can ping to me through the chat box. If you want to show me the execution, I'll execute here and I'll just share with you. Otherwise, if not needed, then tell me. I'll just go with the theory. So we'll check how many of the tables are there in the database. What is the syntax 37? To check the tables in the database. Yes. Are you there? So these are the tables. We have already have the table that is CS11 students. That is what even I am sharing the syllabus of both lab and theory also. So these are the tables. Let us check how many of the records are there in the CS11 students. No rows selected because I think we have truncated. In the last lab, somebody asked me doubt, so that is what I think that I have executed the truncated command on this table. So not a problem. I can even know what is the structure of the table by executing the description command. We should not like DESC is the command which is sufficient to execute, and it will give us the description, nothing but the structure of the table. See here I'll mention CS11. So only two attributes are there. Suppose assume that what is the syntax of inserting the record? Okay, that I'll tell you later because we have to even execute all the commit, rollback and save point commands also today. There you can identify the difference. So insert into table name, values, so these are the three records. Definitely it will be get inserted. So I'll show you. Select star from CS11. So these three records are there. Suppose, see after created a table, we have inserted the three records. If once I committed, then whatever you have done, the changes on the table that will be get saved. Okay. Now I'm telling you the importance of about the rollback. If you have committed nothing but ఇప్పుడు మనకు ఒక ఎక్సెల్ షీట్ ఉంటుంది కదమ్మా or else the word document. Okay, if you once saved, then it will be get saved. If you will not save, then automatically whatever the content that you have entered, it will be lost. So as like that, okay, the changes on the table, it will be saved if you once executed the commit command. Even if you have not executed the commit command also, it will be get saved. But the thing is, if I execute rollback without executing the commit, then even suppose imagine that you have inserted 60 number of records into the table, but you have not committed, just you have you given a trial of executing the rollback, then immediately all the 60 students records will be get lost because the changes will be rolled back. It will be go to the starting position. So that is the importance of rollback. But coming to the importance of commit, if you once execute the commit command, then the changes on the table that you have done all will be get saved. I'll show you the difference here. See, after I have inserted the three records, I am executing the commit command. So commit completely. That means we will just again test the table whether we have the records, all the three records or not. Yes, we have all the three records. Now we will insert two more records. Okay. See, these are the 2 more records. I'll just execute the rollback command here. So rollback was also executed. See, the syntax is also very simple. Commit means you have to enter the commit, okay, word, and then you have to execute. Put the semicolon at the last, and then presenter. As like the same rollback for the rollback execution, command execution also, you have to just enter the rollback and then semicolon. So now the command rollback was executed. So now let us check whether the changes will be get saved or not. The 4th record insertion and the 5th record insertion. Anybody have tested before me? See, even though you have inserted, okay, once you have executed, suppose rollback, then the changes will be get lost. Very good. So this is what the importance of commit and rollback. Rollback means it will roll back the changes up to where you have executed the commit. If you have not executed at all the commit operation, then suppose you have executed rollback, then it will roll back all the changes that you have done from initial state. Okay, understand? Or any doubts? No doubts? So now I'll show you now the next command, that is save point. So save point. ఒక్కొక్కసారి మీరు అనుకోవచ్చు కదా, just imagine that you have inserted some 20 records into your section table, some CS11 table మీద తీసుకుంటే కనుక, if you have inserted some 20 records, okay, and you can even save that part of all the 20 records by mentioning the save point name. That means, okay, you have to give here the command is save point and then save point name. That means instead of roll back everything, if you create save points, okay, whenever you want, okay, you can directly roll back to that particular point also. Suppose you have inserted 20 records in your CS11 table. Okay, after that, okay, suppose you have executed save point name. Then the 20 records, it will be get saved with some name SP1 like that. So after that, if you have inserted some again 20 records, then you can even roll back to, see, you have not committed, but you have created some save point. So you can even roll back to that particular point. That means up to 20 records that will be there. Okay, but up to after you have done the changes, okay, suppose SP1, save point 1, that it will not be get saved. I'll just show you the execution also. Save point name. I'm creating here letters because let me select also. So now we had 5 records. So now I am creating a save point SP1. So save point created. Now I'll just do rollback. See, to roll back to the save point again, while executing the rollback, okay, on the save point, roll back to where you are going to roll back that save point near. So rollback complete. That means, so after 5 records, we have created a save point 1. That means all the 5 records should be there. Yeah, it is safe. Can't we create one more save point? Please, students, do it. Whatever you have created the table, on the table, create 2 save points. Okay, and then roll back to the first save point and tell me what the output did you got. Are you understand, Nalini? Abhishek, create, insert 2 more records and create 1 more save point. Okay, but roll back to the first save point. $59 to $34, 5. And tell me what the output did you get. Anybody have done? Can put the message to me through chat box. If you have done. Okay. Shall I continue then? Or should I wait for you all to execute? Yes. You can create number of save points. And if you want, you can go back to the save point too. If you suppose you mentioned that you have created the 3 save points. Okay, if you go back to the second one, then up to the second one, after the second save point, automatically all the changes that you have done, it will be get lost. But if you if you do the command execution like commit, okay, then it will not be get rolled back, I think. You can even test. Okay, you can play with the software. You have to test many more times. Don't be sit idle. Yeah, execute it. If we commit, it will not be get rolled back. We will not get lost any of the records. After you have created some save points, okay, then you just oh, the rollback command will be get executed once you have executed the commit command, but it will not be roll back the changes because it's already commit. Understand? Okay, then I'll go with the next command. That means, suppose your lab faculty ask you to display in your section table. Suppose the faculty asks you to display the number of the students. Those names starts with the character B. So, if this query was asked by anybody, then it can possible with the like operator. I'll just show you the execution. If once, oh, okay. So no problem then. Have you all tested by creating some 3 save points and all? And if you commit after, then it will not be get rolled back to anything. Anybody have tested? If tested, then message me. Good. May I know what's the output? Can you able to roll back to any save point? If you commit at last? No, right? Yeah, good. Very good. So maximum, I can hear the even doubts and replies from maximum 10 people. Okay, good. So now, select star from CS. 11. Suppose B. I want only the student record whose name starts with a B. As it is a string, that means you have to enter that within the single quotations. Everybody, and stop sharing, just look into the syntax and do execution. Just give the condition like, and then within the single quotation, the starting letter and then percentage. Anybody have done? Okay, then I will just show you. See, I want to display now the number of the students whose name starts with the character B. Okay, that means we have to select the number of the students. Select star from, oh my god, where it is? Select star from, this is the table name, where give the column name, because you are just giving the condition, right? So mention the column name. In that you are just checking. You have to mention what you are searching for. Okay, I am searching for the records those whose name starts with a B, because the name of the student here, the attribute name is here S name. So that is what in the after the where clause we have to mention S name, and then we should mention the like operator. Okay, and then after like you have to put within the single quotations, and then this percentage indicates what means after B, we don't bother about how many of the characters are there and what the letters are there. Everything it will be get displayed. It will not bother about the rest of the thing. It will just look into the character that you have mentioned within the single quotations. Okay, see here. I got the student name. Good. So now, next, I want to display the number of the students. Okay, suppose, see here, I will insert one more record then. We will insert with the same name, this. Okay. See, and let us check, are we getting the two records now? Yes. Okay, so this is what it will display, the student records starting with the character B. No, now I want to display the number of the student records for good question. Yes, rollback is, it means this command is used to just roll back the changes. It will not affect on the structure of the table. Understand? it will not affect to the DDL. DDL means data definition language. It will be applicable only on the DML, data manipulation language. See, even if you have inserted something, even if you have updated something, okay, even if you have deleted something, and then if you just execute the rollback command, even if you have deleted that also, it will be get rollback till you have committed the changes. Good question it is. Yeah. So now I want to display now the number of the student records, those whose name starts with ends with the character B. No, we will change then here. So I'll not now bother about the starting letter and the rest of the characters. I just want to display the student records whose name ends with the character C. Yeah, only one student is there. Ends with the character C. No, now I want to display those names. Okay, whose names starts and ends with the some specific characters. So then, how many values that we have to specify in the single quotations then? What is the syntax here? Initially A should be there and A, because I'm searching for now the number of the records, those whose name starts and ends with the character A. If you want to, even you can change the characters here. Suppose if you want to display the number of the students whose name starts with Y but ends with H, okay, so like that, and you can even put the percentage in the middle, so it will not bother about the middle text, okay, but it will be get displayed. Understand? So this is what the like operator, and even you can display even you can restrict also. If you want to display the student name, the student record only up to the 2 characters like that. That also can be possible with the like operator. Okay, you can execute even all those. Okay, if we make a table, then we make a save point. Then we truncate. Can we roll back to save point? Okay, suppose if you have created a table, after creating a table, that means you have not inserted anything. You have not inserted, you are not able to insert like the records after you have created the table. You don't want to insert directly, you want to create a save point. Even if you create a save point or not, it will be get saved, because the save point, the truncate, commit, okay, all it will not be get affected on the DDL comments, because it was data definition language. Once you have defined something, it will be get saved automatically. Okay, so suppose you have created a table and inserted some 10 records. Okay, if suppose you have created a save point. Okay. Yes, if you truncate, then it will be gets deleted. The records will be get deleted. Good question. You can even test from your side. Create a table, okay, and insert the records, and then create a save point. Okay, and execute. Reinstall it. Reinstall the software. I think, is it Mac OS? Do you have Mac OS? Then it will be get installed. You do it carefully. Yes, this is what I want to discuss. So now we have finished the commit, rollback, save point, and this like operator. I'm not telling you the advanced concepts which are not there in the syllabus. Okay, for your sake only, I'm just telling that all these things I can finish within 5 minutes if I put the PPT here. Any doubts up to now on DDL, DML? And what we have done, the execution, the commit, rollback, save point, all these will comes under TCL, transaction control language commands, TCL commands. So in the lab, we will execute all the constraints like primary key, foreign key, check constraint, not null constraint, unique constraint. And then we'll start the views concept. Views. Should I continue now the concept? The next concept? Okay. See, my question is, suppose there is no possibility of inserting, like there is no, suppose the general example, imagine that in your class, there will be no such a student with the same roll number which is already there for some particular student. Is it possible? No, right? That means it does not have any duplicate values, that means redundant values, or there is no student without having the roll number. Am I right? So, see, for the general example, how the roll number, registered number, your registered number is acting like a primary key. That means it will not accept the null values and also it will not accept the same registered number, okay, for the students. And same as it is, like here also, I have created here CS11 students table. Now I want to restrict. See, it will just accept even if I give the same roll number one more time. See, we have the table like 1105 EE up to 5 records. Na? I will give again some 1103. It was already existing. Okay, but now if I give also, it will just accept and one more record it will be get inserted with the same. See, select star from CS 11. Yes, it is accepting. How come it possible? No, we have to restrict even the student roll number also. So by mentioning just the attribute S roll number with the alter keyword. అంటే మీకు ఒక డౌట్ రావచ్చు మ్యామ్ సపోజ్ వీ హ్యావ్ క్రియేటెడ్ okay, there is the syntax for the primary key also. Say no need to worry, as like in a programming language, how you will write some number of lines to get even a simple output. See, if you want to try this kind of outputs in the programming languages, you have to write some lengthy lines of code. Okay, some more lines of code you have to write, so thereafter you will get execute this kind of results. Okay, you can see this kind of results. Okay, if you once execute, but here everything is possible and the syntax is also simple. Only one line of syntax is there. So now, if we made the S roll number as a primary key, that means it will not accept any null values or any redundant values. Okay, that is what the primary key. I'll show you the execution in the lab. Any doubts, students? Are you able to understand my teaching? Or if you want me to give any suggestions, all suggestions are welcome and all doubts are welcome. But don't be lazy. Okay then, students, if you don't have any doubts, thank you for all. You can leave the meeting. Except the students, those who are unable to install the application which I sent you, you can be in the session. And 37